My beloved son, I speak to you now, not by chance, but out of love. I have known you since before your days began. Amidst the noise of the world, I ask you for just a moment of inner silence. Close your eyes, open your heart, and listen to my voice. It whispers within you with tenderness and authority. I do not come to you with demands, but with comfort. I know the weight you carry, the questions that never cease, the pains you keep silent. I see all of this, and yet I call you mine. My heart beats for you with eternal love, and I want you to feel it now. More than words, that you perceive my presence enveloping you like a mantle of peace. Put aside your anxious thoughts for a moment. So many times you have looked for answers in the wrong places, and you have forgotten that I, your Creator, am the source of life and truth. I am here now, not distant, not indifferent. I am closer than you can imagine, and I speak to you with a love that never changes. You are precious in my eyes. None of your pain is hidden from me, and so, before anything else, I want you to know I am with you. In the silent nights, in the gray days, even when everything seems to be falling apart, I am there, firm by your side. Allow my voice to find a home in your being. Calm your soul. Receive my love like gentle rain on the dry land of your heart. I do not come in a hurry. I come with intention. Each word of mine is comfort, and each second with you is sacred. Stay with me. There is still much I wish to reveal to you. I am only beginning to speak. Do you remember the days when you thought everything was lost, and yet a path opened up? It was me. I was the one who sustained you, even when you did not know it. Your tears were not in vain. Each one fell into my hands, and from them I made strength, faith, and hope spring forth. My son, I need you to keep this within you. I am faithful. I am not a man to lie, nor a son of man to promise and not fulfill. Everything that comes from my lips remains forever. I do not change, and my promises do not change with time or circumstances. If I promised you life, abundance, restoration, then that is what will come. In my time, yes, but with divine precision. Your life is not left to chance, nor given over to chaos. It is safe in my hands. And even when you do not understand the path, remember, my faithfulness is your shield. Many times I have saved you without you even realizing it. I have prevented evils that you never saw. I have fought for you when everything seemed silent, because I care for you as someone who cares for a rare treasure, something they love deeply. I want you to remember the times I have lifted you up, the doors I have opened, the invisible deliverances. The past is a witness to my presence, and the future is a promise of what I will still do. So, when your faith wavers, turn your eyes to me. When everything around you seems uncertain, be sustained by the certainty of my love. My covenant with you is eternal, not because you always get it right, but because I never fail. Keep trusting. My words will not return empty. They are already working in your life. And now, my child, let me speak to your heart about the difficult days, those that so often make you question whether I am with you. I see when your thoughts are agitated, when fear whispers lies in your ear and tries to convince you that you are alone. But listen carefully. You have never been alone. In the moments when the ground seems to slip away from under your feet, I am the one who sustains you. When the winds rise against your house, I am the rock on which it remains standing. Even if everything around you collapses, you remain because you are anchored in me. Do not let tribulations make you forget who I am. I am your shelter. your safe hiding place. When you are involved in struggles that you do not understand, run to me. Do not try to overcome with your strength what can only be overcome by faith. Do not carry burdens that I have already asked you to leave at my feet. My son, the conflict that surrounds you does not have the power to distance me from you. On the contrary, it is in these times that I draw even closer. I am the God who enters the storm to protect you, who walks with you in the valley, who faces the fire without burning you. You are not helpless, you are kept in me. So when the dark days come, remember this truth. I am your peace. I am the one who calms the waves and silences the thunder. Nothing, absolutely nothing can separate you from my love. Rest in me. Take a deep breath and give me your fears. I am greater than any battle, and I am fighting for you even now. My son, now that your soul begins to rest in me, I want to talk to you about prayer, that sacred bridge that connects your heart to mine. No great words are needed for me to hear you. I hear even the most subtle sigh, the one that does not come from your lips, but echoes deep within you. Every time you seek me sincerely, your voice pierces the heavens. Not one of your prayers is lost, not one of your pleas is ignored. Even when you think I am not answering, I am acting in silence, preparing the best for you. Because I do not work according to human impatience, but according to the perfection of my time. You make me happy when you pray, especially when your words are filled with faith, even if fragile. When you intercede for your family, for those you love, I receive your prayer as a pleasant perfume. Nothing is more precious in my eyes than a heart that believes even in the midst of uncertainty. I am not a distant God. I am a present Father. I walk with you. I listen to you. I answer you. Sometimes with visible signs, other times with peace in my heart, and often with silence, but never with indifference. Learn to perceive my answers beyond what the eyes see. If you knew how much your prayer moves heaven, you would pray even more. Talk to me as you would talk to a friend, without masks, without fear. Open your heart completely, because I already know everything that is inside it. And even so, I chose to love you. Stay in prayer. Persevere. And when you think about giving up, remember, I am listening. I always have been. And my answer is already on the way. My beloved, now that you are learning to speak to me, I want you to also learn to perceive me. Even when everything seems silent, there are days when you pray and feel nothing. You walk and think I am far away. But let me firmly and tenderly affirm, I have never been far away. You have been surrounded by my presence since your first breath. Even before you learned to call me Father, I was already carrying you. In your days of joy, I smiled with you. In your days of pain, I cried by your side. There is no part of your story in which my hand has not been present. You may wonder why sometimes you do not see me, do not feel me. But the fact is that I do not always reveal myself as you expect. Sometimes I am in the embrace you received when you needed it most. Other times in the silence that protected you from a word that would bring pain. I am the God who acts in the invisible, but who is never absent. My faithfulness does not depend on your perception. My love does not diminish when your faith wavers. I am constant, unchanging, eternal. When all else turns away, I remain. When all else fails, I sustain. And when you forget me, I still continue to love you with the same zeal. I want you to know, with all the certainty of your being, nothing can separate you from me. Not error, not doubt, not time. My covenant with you is made of grace, and my commitment is unbreakable. I am with you now. I was with you yesterday. I will be with you tomorrow, and every day until the end. Beloved son, now that your heart begins to rest in my presence, I want to touch your wounds, those that you have hidden even from yourself. I know your pain. I know the disappointments you carry in silence, the harsh words that have marked your soul, the dreams that have been broken in silence. You have tried to move on as if nothing had happened, but there are cracks within you that cry out for healing. And today, that is exactly where I want to touch, not to expose your weakness, but to restore your essence. I am the God who heals with love and not with accusation. Allow me to enter those spaces that you have closed off in fear. I know you have been hurt by people who promised to care, but I am not like men. My word does not wound, it heals. My touch does not hurt, it restores. Where there is shame, I pour grace. Where there is pain, I pour balm. Where there is death, I bring life. You no longer need to hide your scars. They do not push me away. On the contrary, they are the places where my love manifests itself most deeply. Because where there is brokenness, there is room for glory to blossom. Where you think everything is over, I see a new beginning. Remember, I have lifted you up before. I have restored you when you yourself did not believe it was possible. And now I will do it again. For my love never ceases, and my compassion is renewed every morning. Trust in me. Give me what still hurts. I am your healing, your renewal, your life. Now that your soul has been touched by healing, it is time to rise up. My child, I do not restore you just so that you may continue to exist. I restore you so that you may walk with purpose. You were not created to survive in a hurry, but to live with meaning, guided by the light of my presence. There is a path before you, and I have gone before. I know every curve, every valley, every rise. You need not fear what lies ahead, for I will be with you every step of the way. Do not let the past hold you back. The pains of yesterday do not define your destiny. What awaits you is greater than what is left behind. I have placed gifts within you. There are dormant talents that will awaken when you walk with me. There are words you will still say, people you will touch, lives that will be touched through your story. Do not underestimate what I can do through you. Your steps are small, but your purposes are great, because they do not come from you, but from me. Lift your head, clean your eyes, and keep going. Do not look to the sides or compare yourself. Each journey is unique, and yours is precious to me. Walk by my side, and I will show you where to step. You do not need to see the entire path. Just trust my voice each morning. And if at any time you feel weak, remember, I am your strength. I am the light that illuminates your path, and the arm that lifts you up when you fall. Nothing you do for love goes unnoticed in my eyes. Everything has value. Everything has meaning. My child, the best is yet to come, and I will be with you always. If this message spoke to you, if at some point you felt the presence of God touching your heart, then don't keep it to yourself. Subscribe to the channel, activate the bell to receive the next words that the Lord wants to deliver to your life, and share it with someone who also needs to hear this voice of love. and hope. And if you feel in your heart the desire to help this work reach more lives, below in the pinned comment, there is a secure link for donation. Every seed sown with faith is used to spread the word, comfort hearts, and transform stories. May God bless you abundantly.